Last time on the Great Ace Attorney 2.
Masks in the Reaper's chambers? Or are they casquettes?
You don't think...
Oh no!
All those people who escaped conviction in court are lying inside them, dead.
Yes,
Do you?
yes, make a good impression on the 10-year-old child that's with you, Ryunosuke.
I really loved Iris's very
was so
slow.
slow, yeah.
Like, what ridiculous notions are going through your head, man? This is my collection of fine vintages. Goodness sake, I am not keeping late-night snacks, I mean dead bodies, in these casks. Don't be so ridiculous.
Mr. Asmund died when the demonstration of the public experimentation stage ended in an enormous explosion.
And you think I have some kind of divine ability to cause an accident like that to happen, do you?
Well, no, that does seem a little far-fetched.
It's strange how this has worked out, isn't it, Runo? I mean, what is he taking on the professor's defense for the trial tomorrow?
What?
Nice to meet you?
Mysterious.
That was really strange, though. I've never met the man before, and yet, somehow it didn't feel like our first encounter. Oh no! Herlock's disguised himself again!
That's why he's not saying anything this time. He'd been rumbled by the voice last time.
Oh, damn. A lawyer, you say?
I'm getting Otakon vibes from him, actually.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Would you be here? About the experiment? Oh, do you think love can bloom on the battlefield?
Oh my god.
I do. The full name of the man who died in yesterday's accident was Mr. Odious Man, wasn't it? What exactly was your relationship with the man?
He first visited me in my laboratory in Germany. He said he wanted to invest in my immaculate hypothesis. I thanked my lucky stars.
Money for scientific research. I'm so envious.
He was prepared to fund a practical demonstration of my hypothesis for presentation at the Great Exhibition. He produced a machine to my precise specifications.
But then your dreams were blown to dust in one enormous explosion.
You could say that, but I like to think of it that it went quite well, and the man was just, unfortunately, we just got the wrong man.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disillusion Plays The Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, where we play the games and do the voices.
Yeah.
My throat's like sore.
It sounds like he's been smoking 40 a day.
I'm just like, I don't know why my throat suddenly got sore. I'm like, this isn't good. Stop it. We need to record.
I think somebody needs some more tea.
I'm drinking tea right now.
Well, drink some more. On that note, I'm Sarah.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Taylor.
Oh my god. Well, oh my jeez. And if you like this train wreck of an intro,
The train wreck intros are the best kind of intros. That's why we do them so often.
If you wanted a well-rehearsed professional performance, you wouldn't be coming to the Disillusion Plays channel anyway.
Exactly. Taylor has the right of it.
well, if you currently are subscribed, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, and for some reason you're still with us,
If you're new to the channel and you haven't yet hit the subscribe button, what the heck are you doing? Hit that button. Look, come on. Look. We'll wait. Have you hit it?
now this is peer pressure now.
Have you hit the button? Good.
Now, Pete's going out of order, by the way, because you're supposed to first hit the like button, and then hit the subscribe button, and then ring the bell to receive notifications, because otherwise, it doesn't line up with the animation, Pete!
I know. And thank you for doing it in order there so I can put the animation there. It's all good.
Anywho,
We're
alright,
professionals.
I'm
not working remotely.
Hey, we're professionals. Capiche?
We're professional baddies in the very, very literal
Professional
sense.
baddie.
Do I have to use this gun?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Uh-oh, we annoyed the 10-year-old. All right, Vuno, it's time. Time to visit the Great Exhibition.
Sorry?
Well, I told you I would use it.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's where the incident happened.
happened, isn't it?
Like, literally a minute into the video and we've got a gun pointed at us. It's not good.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Time to investigate at last.
Ooh, do we get to do like the Phoenix Wright ones and actually like look at stuff now?
Right, okay. A new location has been... I don't think he had anything else to say, did he, by the way? He just...
No, I think
no,
he's
no,
done.
it was all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Experimentation stage.
Experimentation stage. Oh, yes. Be careful. Don't break anything. That's my life's work up there.
Oh, how unfortunate. There
Point.
seems to be a finger dangling off the the sign. I'm kidding.
Oh no, it's
like-
the Crystal Tower.
I'm just
Better
noticing,
get ready for the raid.
I'm noticing what looked an awful lot like a kind of a noose at the bottom right there.
A noose?
Before the extremely helpful button reminders that we absolutely need because we would never be able to play the game without them.
I'm more bothered by the crossbow.
yeah, it just casually popped up against a tree. It's fine.
The showgrounds are a little too big for my liking. We've been walking around in dense crowds for 2 hours now, even though you can't see them on the screen. And I felt myself swooning 3 times.
Oi. Oi, 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 oi. Barry. Hey. Barry. Who's that over there? Who's that suspicious-looking Japanese fellow over there in his little...
All I know, he don't ever stoop, so he's probably fine.
No, I mean, probably. But, I mean, he's walking around with that little 10-year-old...
Oh no!
Oh, no, I didn't mean it in a... No, I just... What the frick? No, I just... it's like...
What's he doing? I mean, she don't look like his daughter. She's not like him. What are they doing? Eh? Do you think we should go and question him? Like, oi,
Is this a kidnapping?
is this a flipping kidnapping? Oi!
Not on my
You
watch.
over there! What are you doing? Get out of here, you!
I am the... I'll have you know that I'm allowed to investigate here. I'm the defense...
Defense attorney, my bum.
My left buttock.
Anyway, I'm sorry, fine.
There are a lot of people, aren't there? I've almost been trodden on 3 times now.
Well, I mean, you will dress like a mouse.
I'm not that small.
It's like, I didn't even use my shrink gun.
Be careful, won't you, Iris? Don't let go of my hand.
How old do you think I am? 3?
Oh, I think those two are mighty suspicious. I'm really, really not convinced.
We finally made it through the throngs, though, by the look of it.
I mean, what is that outfit she's wearing? It's very, very strange.
I think it's quite cute myself.
Very odd. Very odd indeed.
Here we are, underneath the public experimentation stage where the explosion happened yesterday.
Whoa!
Oh dear.
It's a big hole.
Gregson?
Oh.
Gasp!
Gregson? Oh, what are you doing it? Come on, it's gotta be Gregsy.
What's that? I can hear voices from up on the stage. It sounds like an argument.
Yeah.
Gina!
There we go.
Gina!
I've had... What the heck? Right, I've had it with you this time. I'm warning you, I'll arrest you in a minute. Once I figure out how I'm supposed to talk again.
Oh, yeah? Go on then, Spectre. Give it a shot. You ain't got no evidence and you know it.
Crap!
Wait, I know... I know those voices.
Are you mad, sir?
Stark raving.
Oh, no.
You've got a cheeky little mouth on you, young lady. But a night in the cells will teach you some manners.
Just try it. I dare you. If you want that bag of chips rammed down your throat.
Is Gina's,
It's a newspaper, not a bag.
is Gina's coat more green than last time? It looks really...
I think
She's got a
it's just
different
got different.
outfit.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I guess so.
I think a hat's the same, but yeah, I think
the
she's
rest of
got
it's
a
different.
new.
But she's got like
new
the
look.
neckerchief now, and then the little corduroy,
Yeah.
or plaid rather,
Yeah.
embellishments on her sleeves.
Cute.
Yeah.
But Grayson is the same.
Yeah, well, I mean, Gregson hasn't sort of aged in any way. What the...
Yoo-hoo! Gregsy! What are you doing up there?
I feel like this is the first time we've seen like the bottom half of Iris at all ever, which is kind of strange.
Oh dear!
Oh my god!
I mean, well, yeah, okay. Moving swiftly on.
I literally love the Gregson noise.
It comes like trotting down the stairs. Your leadership.
Yeah! It's you! Here! You're here! Here you are! You here! Your ladyship! How are you, your ladyship? I do hope you're well, your ladyship.
Oh, Gregsy, I don't think you've buttered me up enough there.
Does that make her once, twice, 3 times a lady?
Oh no.
I'm not well at all. It's far too busy everywhere. I wanted to ride in a balloon, but there was a 3-hour queue.
Unbelievable! I'll go and have a word for you at once, your ladyship. You'll be flying as high as a kite in no time once I pull some strings for you.
Oh my goodness, these two. oh, that's Gregson, who we've never
Tobias.
That little animation.
It's like, yes, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Tobias Gregson. Inspector at Scottish Yard, and most certainly not Scottish.
And how I got this accent.
Until recently, he was suspended from duty. Oh, because of the thing with the hiding of the... Right. But it would appear he's back in action now.
Because of the case with Mr. Oh my God, his name is
Eggert.
Eggert
Benedict.
No.
McGilded?
Yeah, because of the case with Mr. McGilded, right? That's why he got suspended. It wasn't anything to do with government secrets. Not at all.
No.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
It's probably because of the thing with McGilded. Or something else.
He's actually quite well known, appearing as he does in the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, did
And for
somebody
that
say
reason-
my name?
He can't say a word wrong to the story's author, Iris. But there are limits, surely. Or there should be. Watch it, sunshine! I'm in your head and I can hear your thoughts!
I want you to know that I can hear you.
Sorry.
You're looking for a Glasgow kiss, sunshine.
Oh no.
What gives then? Don't tell me you're on this case. As if I didn't have enough headaches already. Yes, I'm acting for the defense.
Oh, bother. So we're here to investigate.
Gun.
With my gun.
He's like, oi! Nothing wrong with a gun.
Dear me, that's the situation, is it? Is it really that troubling?
A measly 5 bob? That all you got? You're a lawyer, ain't you? You could stand to carry a bit more copper around in your pockets, Mr. Narrow-Odo.
What? Hey! That's my last bit of spending money, that is!
Finders keepers. You can have it back, but I'll have to charge you for all the bother. Free bob.
Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
This is Gina Lestrade, a pickpocket or diver, born and bred in the East End of London.
Although I have no idea what this has to do with the diving profession. I mean, I don't think she's ever seen water, honestly.
She is, curiously, an East End girl rather than an East End boy with a West End girl, but you know. In the case that led to my own suspension 6 months ago...
Probably the thing about Mr. McGilded and absolutely nothing else.
Not leaking government secrets.
This is
what
the young girl I was defending in court.
What's your problem, Odo? Diver? Pickpocket? What's more of the name calling?
It's like
I mean,
she's
you
in my
did
head.
just pick my pocket.
Is
You
this
wanna-
girl in my head or what?
You want a bag of chips round down your throat and all, do you?
Oh, dear.
I thought you were proud to be a diver, Gina. You were
the
just
cer-
arguing with Inspector Gregson about it, weren't you?
Got your certificate and everything.
Are you earwigging?
I assumed you'd been up to your usual tricks here at the showground.
Oh, that ain't no way to talk to a lady, Odo. Half a year's a long time. People can change. I'm an apprentice now, learning to be a Scottish Yard detective.
Oh, very good. And that's how it ties in.
That's where Lestrade,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
how it ties in.
Yeah.
It's
So
all coming together.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to call me what everyone else does. It's Inspector Lestrade now.
There we
She
go.
said it!
She said the thing! Let's go!
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Yep. And there's the direct quote.
Inspector? That badge is homemade, surely.
You wound me,
The
Odo.
finest cardboard.
Oi.
The inspector part isn't entirely accurate. No one calls her that, least of all me.
If you look close...
Urchin, pain in the neck. Hey, you stupid, those,
Oi,
yes.
T-girl, if
Oi.
you look carefully, you'll notice that the badge is made out of cardboard.
Oi.
Back of a cereal box.
Oi.
Hello?
Oi. Don't make me ram them chips somewhere else, sunshine. I can find other orifices for them.
There have to be some really, overcooked chips, I guess.
For what it's worth, anyway, investigating is off the cards for all of us.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't like adhering to rules.
All right, well, I'll be back up top. You hold the fort down here, all right?
Right, sir.
Really just does not want to concede.
This...
I don't like that he's my boss. I can't boss him round anymore.
This raises a lot of questions.
Sorry, I quite like the emphasis there.
Like, what is happening right now?
It's just quite amusing.
It was 8 months ago now that I first encountered Gina
Oh,
in
bloody
connection
hell,
with the
he's
case I was
monologuing
working.
again.
I was about to say, and I'm just going to monologue in her general direction while she's standing there.
The text isn't blue, so he is saying it out loud. So she's like, oh, for God's sake.
At the time, she was living in the East End with a group of other grubby orphans.
Hang on a
Oi,
minute.
that's the grubber, you.
Hang on a minute. Who the heck are you talking to, anyway?
Oh, have
There's
you
no
know
one
I
here.
scrub up quite well, thanks.
She helped all of them survive by pickpocketing, but then she got embroiled in a murder.
Excuse me. I didn't murder no one. That was a misconception.
I didn't do nothing.
I
The only
did
thing,
nothing.
only thing you can have me on is stealing, is borrowing Miss Iris. There's geopositioning thingamabobby bazooka gun thingamabob.
The smoke grenade launcher.
Oh, was it not that? Who had the GPS one, or did we just make
no,
that up?
she did put a GPS in it.
Yeah, she had like a
That was how she
tracking-
knew where Ginny was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we didn't. Yeah, we didn't. Make
Yeah,
it.
no, yeah.
Ginny.
I had a lot of time to think in prison. I realised I couldn't go on like I was. The diving weren't working out.
Oh, I'm so pleased to hear it, Ginny. Well done.
So you went from being a pickpocket to a detective?
You got it. Good, innit? Inspector Lestrade. Sounds like something out of a book, eh?
Oh my! My
Yes.
dear
The fourth
fellow.
wall can't take it anymore, Captain!
She cannot take no more!
My dear fellow. I suppose it's the sort of thing you might put in a book about me, perhaps.
Don't push it, Hurley.
Was his badge number, was Inspector Lestrade's badge number actually 997 in the books? I don't actually know.
I don't know. If you know, why don't you leave a comment down below and
Yeah, 'cause
educate us?
I cannot remember.
Talk about a sea change.
You change?
And then there's Iris's old man to think about.
Iris's father, you mean? Ha
Maybe don't investigate that one.
Not while she's here, you silly girl.
Yeah, I promised her, didn't I? I said I'd get all the police forces round the world to pull out all the stops looking for him.
Maybe later.
Just a small Just a small promise, then. Nothing serious.
When's my ferry back to Japan?
Mr. Zato, a change of plans. I'll be returning to Japan immediately.
Oh dear, I feel that's Sato calling.
Yep.
Oh, Ginny, you're so sweet.
Oh, do you really think so? No, I mean, just a terrible, terrible person, in fact. Just awful.
Oi!
No, it's awful.
So, anyway, that's how I come to have a go at the test for Scottish Yard. Only trouble is, I don't read so well, do I?
Just a small problem. Nothing serious.
I mean, I'm sure you probably read a little bit better than Gregson.
Oi! Oi! I heard that!
And that's when Hurley approached Gregsy and asked for help. So
And then I got out my gun.
and also a little gentle persuasion from myself. I didn't hold a gun to his head. It was totally voluntary, all out of the goodness of his heart, really.
It was a water pistol, honestly. It wasn't even loaded.
So the inspector said he'd take full responsibility for Ginny and made her a sort of apprentice.
Apprentices everywhere today. That was very magnanimous of Inspector Gregson. And brave.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, nothing.
Iris, do you mind if I borrow your gun 2 secs?
Iris, could you just turn around for a second? I've got like a fist with Naruhodo's name on it.
Well, you know Hurley. He enjoys finding ways to make people do what he wants.
The great detective likes digging for dirt, in other words.
So, the long and short of it is, if you've got questions about the case, you can ask Inspector Lestrade.
Right then, Inspector. Actually, there's still a big mystery surrounding Gina, isn't there?
Ooh! What, Rudo? What?
Oh dear, you can hear me. Well,
Well,
6
yes.
months ago, Gina was the defendant in a trial prosecuted by the Reaper.
Well, all of the
And
trials
she's not-
prosecuted by the Reaper, except for the ones by Ouchie in Japan, which had nothing to do with this.
A trial in which she was found not guilty. And yet here she is, still...
Come on! You're not still on about that, are you? The Legend of the Reaper or whatever it's called.
Ah, yes, okay.
Cool. You don't have to worry, Odo.
You don't half.
If I didn't half worry, there probably wouldn't be a whole lot of you left.
Oh, that's right. It's like I told you before, innit? The Reaper's kind of like him upstairs, so he knows what I'm like on the inside. That I ain't really done nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong might be stretching a point.
You really need to stop thinking out loud, Odo. Or at least think a little bit quieter, or at least we're out of earshot.
Or maybe, you should perhaps be a little bit more respectful in present company, eh?
What about Mr. Natsume in Japan? He's perfectly fine, isn't he?
Well, I wouldn't say fine. Well, that's true. Perhaps the Reaper is more discerning than I thought.
Exactly. So I ain't worried. I'm totally fine.
All right.
Cool. It was out of this world, it was. The brainy bloke pulled a bunch of levers on his machine and suddenly it started billowing smoke. Then it just went pop. I ain't seen a better experiment here yet.
Sorry?
You mean you saw it, Ginny? With your own eyes?
No, I used someone else's eyes.
Yeah, of course.
Boss is in charge here, isn't he? Of keeping everything running smooth, I mean, though he did do a very good job yesterday. It all went down the Swanee, if you ask me.
The boss being Inspector Gregson, I suppose. That's going to take some getting used to.
So all I have to say is that I'm on duty and I can do whatever I want to.
Just like in America.
Get this! I was up in one of them flying balloons when it happened, watching it from above.
Oh no! Don't say that near
Ginny's-
Iris.
Oh, didn't I?
No! You're so lucky, Ginny. Maybe I should join Scottish Yard too.
Yeah, do it. We can be pals. You can partners.
That's it, partners. Yeah.
You know how to put the boss in his place already, right, Iris? You'd have no trouble at all.
Rise up
Then
through the
it's
ranks.
settled. When do I start?
No, you can't join Scottish Yard, Iris.
We'll see. Anyway, what I don't understand is this. If the machine exploded so spectacularly, how can Professor Bunnybrain still be claiming that his experiment was a success?
Oh, right. Well, it was a success, in a way.
It was? How can it have been? Well, in the same way that the Hindenburg was technically a success and that it did achieve flight.
Shoot. Oof, side
Surely
launch.
Surely after the whole machine blew up, no one could call the experiment a success.
It's like I said, it did sort of work. I mean,
Yes,
yeah.
much like the Titanic sort of worked. It was sort of unsinkable until it wasn't.
Yeah. False advertising there. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of smoke and that whopping great bang. But where do you think they found the victim's body, eh? In the crystal tower over there.
What? In the tower?
And maybe that's...
Yep, that's broken. Yeah, I can pretty confidently say that is 100% broken. Definitely broken.
See, now I'm thinking, like, you know that bolt gun thing on the floor? Do you think they, like...
The ballista?
The ballista thing. Do you think they, like, fired an arrow with a rope on it and he, like, slid into the thing while all the smoke was happening? I suppose
Maybe.
the body, though, doesn't make sense. I don't know. I'm probably just...
I mean,
Going too
Mr.
far ahead.
Asman did provide the engineer to build Mr. Bunnybrain's great invention. So again,
True.
if, as my hypothesis goes, this was all just a ploy for him to fake his own death, it would make sense that the engineer, being in Mr. Asman's employ, Asman, then basically bollocked it up so it would throw off a bunch of smoke. He shot the bolt through the window, and then, that's... I don't know, fake the body or something like that.
You can, oi,
You can skip Gina's line.
Sorry.
do you mind? You can see for yourself, can't you? Up there above the scaffold.
Oh, where all the glass is broken, you mean?
No.
Yeah.
No, the other one.
Yeah, the cage what the victim got in to start with. Really did get beamed through the air or whatever and landed all the way over there. So you see, it kind of did work, did it?
What? I don't believe it.
I mean, I don't get the ins and outs of it, but anything's possible, right? With science.
Ah.
Oh, I'll tell you what. You can have this. It's a plan of the experiment they drew up at the yard.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just don't tell Gregsy.
Yeah, I
all right?
doodled it on the back of a napkin.
Yeah, go on. I had free bob off you before, so fair's fair.
Yes, I didn't actually give that to you, did I?
Okay, let's have a little look-see at that.
Examine. Yep, that appears to be a drawing of a large beam gun and a tower.
Yep.
Yeah. Yup. Okay.
Something Inspector Gregson said before seemed a little strange.
Oh, that's just Gregsy all over, really. It's just
For what it's
being normal.
worth, anyway. Investigating is off the cards for all of us.
Yes, naughty old Gregsy ran off without explaining himself.
Oh, right, that. The boss said no one's allowed to investigate that weird machine what blew up yesterday.
Well, that's not fair. We're representing the defendant.
In that case, could you at least tell us what you've learned from your investigations?
Nah, you're not getting it. We ain't allowed to investigate neither.
Why?
What did the boss call them again? The forensic investigation team, I think.
T-fit.
Anyway, apart from them lot, no one's allowed to lay a finger on the scene. Bit funny, innit?
So even Scottish Yard's own detectives can't investigate. Yes, I've never heard something like that before.
I thought I could have a gander on the quiet though, but boss caught me at it. You probably heard him giving me an earful about it before. Sorry, start that again. You probably heard him giving me an earful about it before. Oh my God! Before from down. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't brain. I have the dumb. You probably heard him giving me an earful about it before from down here, didn't you? It's not bleeding fair.
Well, technically we are at a fair, but I think you were giving him as much of an earful back as I remember it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I think it's all them chips what makes him so stubborn. You say something to him, Odo. Go on. See if you can get through to him.
He's up on the platform above us, is he? Where the machine that exploded is.
We can try, can't we, Runo? If not, I've got this. Gregsy will listen to us.
And if anything, I did pack some of my lovely tea in my bag for him. Her ladyship's specialty.
Yep.
It's her specialty.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Oh, it looks as though somebody dropped something behind the tree just here.
Oh, aye! Behind the tree! Yes, Iris, behind the tree!
Well, I mean, if you go and stand on the other side of it, it is behind it, isn't it?
Dropped or hid in front of the tree from this angle? What is this? Some part of the machine that... No. Some part of the machine that exploded.
Are you all right
You all
over
right?
there, Taylor?
No, just like, it's very clearly not just a part of the machine, Runo.
He doesn't know that, does he?
Well, it could be.
I think it's a crossbow.
Yeah, but the crossbow's probably part of the machine.
Maybe. It could have fallen from the platform above in the blast, perhaps.
Because I don't think this teleportation thing is. I don't think it's a thing at all.
No, I think it's going to
You
be
don't
like
believe in his hypothesis?
No. So
I think it's going to be like an illusion, like a magic trick. or
absolutely.
something.
I think 100% that's exactly what it is.
What's going on here?
Oh, nothing. I think I'll hang on to this, just in
Yes,
case.
I'm just going to walk around with a crossbow.
He just hides it behind his back everywhere he goes.
Hey, Barry, I told you they were suspicious. She's got a gun, he's got a flaming crossbow
It's like the flipping Doom or Duke Nukem thing where he's got like 100 inventory slots or whatever. Well, like I
jeez.
guess he's got like one for every button on the top row of the keyboard.
I'm here to kick gum and chew ass, and I'm all out of ass.
Wait a second. I don't think that's quite how it
Whoa,
goes.
that's not very family friendly.
No, that's not. I think you might be misremembering the quote there somehow, Taylor. Just a tad.
Have you realised what game we're playing? We're not playing Danganronpa now.
It's the famous quote from Dick Kickham.
Don't make me laugh when I have a mouthful of water.
Dick Kickham.
Oh, good Christ.
Why is that so funny to me? And that was based on the critically acclaimed id Software game Mood.
That's a mood.
For some reason, the ground is damaged in this spot. Look, I wonder if it had anything to do with the explosion. Almost as if there was a fire here or something.
For no particular reason.
Are you all right down there? It kind of sounds like I smell smoke. I smell smoke coming from somebody's brain.
Nada, hold on. Have you got brain damage down there? Do you need some assistance? You need to go call somebody.
Yes, if you look closely, there's some scattered ash and burnt embers too. Oh, look, an ear.
Oh, no. A crozzled ear.
Clothing, nut, bolt, organ, finger. Oh.
Suspicious-looking sausage.
Oh, it's just another finger.
That's all right, thank God. I thought it was something else for a moment.
Well, I suppose there was a big explosion just above here. People probably wouldn't bat an eyelid at a small fire like this would have been.
I'm not sure we English are quite that laid back, Bruno. I know there's the phrase lie back and think of England, but don't take it
Iris would not know that phrase. No.
She's probably spent enough time around adults to have heard something terrible.
No. bad, Sarah. Oh, look! What's this?
Oh, look! What's this? A ripped piece of cloth.
It's not like any fabric I've ever seen before. It's very...
Oh, for God's sake!
It's very thick and stiff. It looks extremely durable.
Oh my God!
It's canvas.
You all right there, Sarah?
I'm sorry.
Did he say that at least? He did say it internally. Thank God.
Yes. Thank God.
Thank God.
It's canvas, I think, with some sort of rubber backing. And the edges appear to be a bit charred as well.
Maybe that means it had something to do with the explosion.
No, probably not though.
Let's make a note of it while Ginny's mid-yawn.
Nice. Okie dokie. Oh, so we have a look. Shall we have a little look-see at that? Oh yeah, because we've not looked at the mysterious contraption, which absolutely is like a bolt gun. Like, for God's sake. And we can't click on it. Okay, fine.
Guess we can't even look at it yet.
No. What about this? But what about these?
It looks like layers of thick canvas with a thick rubber lining of sorts. I've never seen anything like it before. But applying Mr. Sholmes's methods, you might deduce it was part of a raincoat worn by someone who really didn't want to get wet. And the charring must have occurred when the person was struck by lightning.
A little bit fanciful, really.
Or maybe not.
You've been around Hurley too long.
I like that Iris didn't even have to say anything before he shot himself
I'm
down.
not going to dignify that with a response, Bruno.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Crystal Tower. It's certainly an apt name. No, it's not. It's not even made of crystal. It appears to be largely made of steel. It was built to be the focal point of the exhibition, and it definitely is, being so tall and with all that glass. I can't imagine a building like this ever being erected in Japan.
There are lots of exhibits inside the tower as well, apparently. Of course, there's an observation deck, but there's also an art gallery, a zoo, and a museum.
A zoo?
But I heard you have to queue for 3 hours just to get through the doors.
Just like the balloon. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, at the moment, the shattered glass from the failed experiment may well be the biggest draw.
And thanks to that accident, the whole tower is shut.
Suddenly, it's not the Crystal Tower anymore, but the Crystal Glass Shower.
Oh dear.
But tish.
Oh.
Apparently, everyone's taking to the skies now to look down on the disaster area from above instead. But there's a 3-hour queue to go open a balloon now.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Londoners must be very patient people.
There's one thing the British know how to do, it's cute.
Do. Oh, stairs.
These stairs obviously lead to the stage above. We should go up there and investigate the exact spot where the experiment was being conducted. At least it doesn't do the Danganronpa thing where it like just kicks you back and it's like, yeah, I should go up the stairs.
Or not.
See, I didn't want to go here yet because I was gonna investigate, see if there was anything left on the tower to click on. But, ring.
So that's it then.
You're right.
The machine that blew up. Truly, my deductive skills are impressive.
My dear fellow, what an impressive mind you have there.
Oh, it must have been a magnificent explosion. And I've seen my fair share.
You've seen things like this before, you mean?
Of course! Haley's always doing experiments that end in a bang.
And I'm always the one who fixes them, who cleans them up, and fixes them. And then Hurley steals them and claims them as his own.
In fact, in his own words, explosions are the very essence of chemistry.
Oh, very good. I was going to say, no. It's actually explosions. But then you did it anyway. No, very good.
Ah, that might explain the smell of burning that frequently comes wafting up the stairs.
No, that's my
Oh no, I
opiates.
just burnt the bacon one day. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, not the bacon.
One time he made something that exploded with such force it took the roof off the building.
Fortunately, that was before you lot decided to come and stay over.
Otherwise it'd have been a very drafty experience
But-
in your room.
It's like, oh, that's why it's so drafty in there. Well, we did do our best, but we can't work miracles.
I wish you'd been there to see it, Bruno.
It's hard to get too excited about that, given that I now live in the roof.
Well, anyway, that's enough about that. It's time
Gun!
to investigate.
The investigation gun.
I cannot believe all of this, and I cannot investigate. I'm just gonna stand here and look at it. But it's thrown off sparks too. I should probably back up a bit further, but I almost welcome death at this point. Ah, look, Inspector Gregson is over there.
Just waiting for the sweet release of death.
He seems to be deep in thought about something,
Oh, life.
whilst
What is
eyeing
the
up the
point?
machine carefully.
Why do I go
Do I
on?
have some kind of genius over there narrating what I'm doing as I'm doing it?
Really? He just looks confused to me.
Oh, woe is me.
Yeah, you lot really need to learn to keep these observations betwixt yourselves. This is a little bit rude, if I'm being honest.
So hang on. So, wow. So can we not go back down? Oh, look at the town. I guess it's not important. Oh, look, a Ferris wheel.
It's the 19th century version of the London Eye.
Do you know, I went on the London Eye
Did you?
when I was over there. I did. It was nice.
We
It
didn't
was
get
cool.
to go on it, actually, so we've never been on it.
Oh, no?
No, we didn't get
Well-
time.
What is that gigantic thing over there? It looks like an enormous water wheel.
Oh, that's a Ferris wheel. There'll be people riding inside those little cabins you can see.
Why?
Well, they rotate nice and slowly, so it's a wonderful way to see the surrounding scenery.
Wait, it's turning, but it looks... No, it
Rionosuke.
doesn't.
Rionosuke, my dude.
I think he needs some glasses, guys.
But it looks completely still. If this was Danganronpa, it would be completely still, but it's actually moving.
And they tell you it's turning.
Yeah.
Yes, that's because it's turning so slowly. One complete revolution takes about half an hour.
I wonder if we waited here long enough, if we could time how long one complete revolution would take.
I mean,
I think we might exceed the time.
I'd believe it being half an hour. It's going pretty darn slowly.
Yeah.
But still moving quite clearly.
Yes.
Yes.
If you were mad enough to go in one, it would be more fun to whiz around fast, don't you think?
Okay.
I feel as though you might have just invented a new sort of ride there, Bruno.
Oh, there's the fourth wall again. Okay.
Aye,
It's called
what
Smile.
hell?
Have a look over there at.
There are all sorts of strange buildings here at the Great Exhibition Grounds, aren't there? I seem to remember something similar being exhibited in Japan one time.
Oh, in your country, Bruno? I do wish I could go and see it.
Me too.
Maybe wait on that one. Maybe wait on that one.
I'd present a particularly steely samurai with a present of one of Hurley's stories I'd written especially.
Yeah.
Are you not referring to the Jammin? Oh, there. Oh, damn it. I was going to make the Jammin Ninja joke, and then she's beat me to it.
And see if I couldn't get Hurley into a jam against some Baratitsu Master Ninjas.
Yeah, the Jammin Ninja.
Oh, Taylor. Oh, you see your
I
immature
suppose it should be Bartitsu.
It's 'cause she said
You might not find as many of those sorts of people around as you think.
Oh. Well, that's dull.
Yes.
Ooh, but I do know a prosecutor with a chonmage top knot I could introduce you to.
And I'm
Oh,
afraid
wait, he chopped it off.
life isn't like it appears in Neo San Francisco on the moving picture box.
A Chomaje? Really? Do you think I could have my picture taken with him? Do you?
Assuming he's recovered from the trim. A
Yeah.
year ago, yes. Oh, yeah, he'll not know that he got it cut off. That he'll have cut it off himself because he's not met up with Ryutaro again.
No, it's Kazuma. Wasn't it?
No. Kazuma cut the top knot off, and then he had the ouchie growth.
Yes.
Right.
That.
And then he cut that off. Okay.
Yeah.
It ripped itself apart magnificently, didn't it?
Magnificently and mercilessly.
So someone stands in the middle of the machine to be disassembled and then beamed through the air.
Yes, beamed, not blasted. That's the point.
Yes, that part's crucial, really. Is something like that even possible, though, Iris?
No.
Oh, Runo, I'm just a child. How would I know?
A child when it suits you, you mean?
I like that.
I
Yep.
heard that.
Yep. There we go.
From what I can tell, I think if you were...
Stop! Don't touch that!
Oh.
That was practically instantaneous kinesis the way you flew over here just now, Gregsy.
Please, your ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you, but I can't let you touch anything up here.
So sorry. You could have some of my latest special blend to make up for
There
it.
we go. Her specialty tea.
Here's the bribery.
her specialty.
Yes.
That's a 10.
Wonderful. This stuff really is wonderful. It's just like old times, this is.
Oh, delightful. Oh, he's come over. Okay.
We're representing Professor Hairbrain in court tomorrow, Inspector. So we should be allowed to examine the scene. Ha! Listen, Sunshine, even I'm allowed to touch anything up here. It's that blasted special dispensation for scientific equipment I'm to blame. It's driving me potty. Oh, yes, that special dispensation. The professor mentioned that, too. More red tape's all we need. I don't know what the government thinks it's playing at sometimes. And things don't seem to change much from century to century, do they?
But we're allowed to just look, aren't we? Surely that's all right. Isn't it, Gregsy?
No, there we
Of course, your ladyship. Anything to say, your ladyship. But please don't get your dainty hands dirty, will you?
I'm always cleaning up Hurley's messes. They're always dirty.
Oh, dear.
Don't worry. We wouldn't dream of touching anything, would we, Runo?
She really knows how to get what she wants.
It's kind of frightening, really.
Imagine if her powers were used for evil.
Evil. Oh, we can look up. Zoom. Whoa.
Wow.
Zoom. Right. Look at this.
Considering how badly damaged everything is, Professor Hairbrain was lucky to escape unscathed, I'd say. We should have a good look around at the machine while we can, I think. Touch anything and I'll make sure I kill you before I get strung at myself, you hear?
Crikey.
yeah.
Like, all right then.
I won't touch a thing, I promise. So please, spare a thought for your digestion. Anyway, do you really think this machine could actually disassemble people like the professor claims? Oh, it can disassemble people, all right. He's disassembled all over here and all over there. He asks, looking totally incredulous. Give it a rest, Sunshine. If we were allowed to examine all this bleeding scrap metal, maybe we could answer that question. But we can't, can we?
Because of the annoying rules, you mean?
Exactly! The annoying, obstructive, flaming rules!
Gregsy,
Oh.
arteries. please. Cholesterol.
Look at the base.
I'm now thinking of that
I
one
don't
joke from
even know what
Spider-Man.
cholesterol is.
Yeah, with the pills.
Blood pressure.
Oh, look at the base of the machine there.
Oh, yes. There's a tool of some kind poking through the wire mesh.
It's a screwdriver?
A
Or a
screwdriver.
Or a very crude model of the Eiffel Tower.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it a lovely one? The handle is in the shape of a capital letter A.
Is it Assman? Is it A for Assman?
Yeah, no, Assman. Assman.
It is. Oh, yes, you're right. What's the matter with you? Don't touch anything, I said. Touch anything and I'll make sure I kill you before I get strung up myself, I said. Yes, I understand. Sorry. I only touched it a teeny weeny bit.
Skin prints, my dear, skin prints.
But Gregsy, I'm very curious about this screwdriver. Really very, very curious.
Of course, your ladyship. You're so clever, your ladyship. Fancy spotting something like this. But I'm afraid I kinda let you have it.
But Runo found it first.
I assure you I'll investigate it thoroughly.
Scout's honor.
He's gone off with it.
That was very mean. I'm afraid Inspector Gregson is going to make a very clumsy and embarrassing mistake in next month's installment now.
Oh, damn. Oh, snap.
Poor Gregsy.
But he's now gone. Or has
He is now gone.
No, he's not.
I
No,
love
he's
Iris.
No, he's not.
No, Iris is very cool.
I love Iris's interaction with Gregson. I just love it.
But Gregsy.
Balin.
Balin. So those are people-carrying balloons dangling silently in the skies over London. I always thought the day would come when humans would discover how to fly. But I never imagined it would involve them being suspended from colourful, floating tamari handballs.
I'm sure it must feel amazing being up there among the clouds. Let's take a ride together, Runo, please.
Aw. If I'm being perfectly honest, I would like to try it. But without a cast-iron guarantee that the thing won't plummet to the ground, I'm too scared.
Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit like that myself. I know the basket's really big and stuff, but I'm still kind of, it's a bit like, ooh.
Yeah, I'd be terrified.
Strapped in. Strap me in.
Oh, well, in that case, I should tell you what Hurley said.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's physically impossible for a flying balloon to plummet to the ground, as long as it doesn't explode.
Oh, yes, I feel much better now. Yes, call me crazy, but I think that exploding part might play on my mind a little.
And presumably, yeah, wait a minute. Okay, so the gun.
Gun.
Oh, wow, it's bigger than
That's
mine.
That amazing horn-shaped device is pointing toward the Crystal Tower. I suppose once people are disassembled by the machine, they're shot out of that thing to wherever they're going.
I don't think it was supposed to shoot anything, Runo. It was set up to beam people to the Crystal Tower, where they'd be reconstructed in their original form.
Well, I don't like the look of it. If it was as amazing as it looks, the accident wouldn't have happened in the first place, of course.
I suppose that's true, yes.
But nothing ever goes according to plan, does it?
No.
Okay. And I guess that's everything.
Nothing there. So, is there anything else to investigate down here?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, I can check. We can check again, unless
No!
I thought there was the mic. Oh, we've done the microphone. Okay.
microphone.
The microphone stand.
Microphone stand. Oh, what this?
Yeah, I thought that was one at one point, but I guess not.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk to Gregsy.
talk to Gregsy.
using high voltage electricity to somehow disassemble a man's body and then beam him across to the Crystal Tower. It's an extraordinary thing to attempt, especially in public. Oh yes, the therapy cost will be through the roof for all of these children that saw this whole thing. True, it was by far the most unusual of the experiments planned for the exhibition, mind. To be honest, I'm a bit surprised it was allowed. Carrying out something so dangerous with so many spectators present, I mean. The government's doing everything it can to promote new science and technology at the moment. They're more worried about being ahead of the game than the odd spot of public safety infringements. If they can be the first to develop some new technology, it makes Britain more powerful in the future, you see. Yes, I suppose that's true, in a way. So, the powers that be are placing a heavy emphasis on scientists' rights at the moment.
What sort of rights?
I'll have you know that I'm a scientist.
They're making it so that any theories the brains have remain their legal property, as it were. Right through developing it into a practical idea and even going into production. Which is the infuriating reason us coppers aren't allowed to touch this crime scene. Because the new highfalutin Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act forbids it! Ah, I see now. But there's nothing forbidding the consumption of chips.
Once they take me chips, that's it. I've got nothing else to live for.
I'll be a broken man. The only people with permission to investigate here are some brand new department at the yard. The Forensic Investigation Team, it's called. See, Ringo? I told you, as long as we pretend like we're part of this fit team, we can nick all the new technology and make off with it. It's a foolproof plan.
Are you sure no one's going to recognise us, Nash?
I don't think we look that fit, though, do we? I don't think we're going to fool anybody.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, sorry.
The Forensic Investigation Team.
Had you said that one before, Taylor? The Forensic Investigation
The Forensic Investigation Team, it's called. We've been relegated to keeping guard. The Forensic Investigation Team. Any old fool can see this heap of scrap metal was a sham to begin with. But just like a sham spear or something. But just because it says scientific equipment on the paperwork, we can't do a flaming thing about it!
It's like it's driving a sham spear right through my heart. My detective's heart.
Or my stomach!
Poor Gregsy. He's very het up, isn't he?
Remind me again, what's this new legal act that means we're not allowed to touch the scene here?
Just explain
Really?
it.
Are you having me at it, Sunshine? It's the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act!
Yes, I think Hurley mentioned that recently, with a real twinkle in his eye, as I remember.
I'm sure he did, your ladyship, I'm sure he did. Passed especially for this great exhibition it was.
Much to my chagrin.
Yeah. All scientists have to do is present their ideas or inventions to some suits in the civil service. And if it gets rubber stamped, that's a guarantee of rights to maintain the invention's confidentiality. What does that really mean? Think about it. Think of all the world-changing new inventions on display every day at this exhibition. Although a good half of them are a load of cobblers, if you ask me. Put forward by shammers like yourself. Thanks for that.
Oh, I love how absurd some of the inventions are here. It's all so fun.
It might be fun to you, but a member of the force has to be present at every single demonstration. Can you imagine, eh? Hang science, that's what I say.
Oh, I don't think so. That sounds like my dream job.
You'd soon think otherwise after spending a day guarding all these shammerous, bogus contraptions. But if they're all bogus, how can anyone hope to demonstrate them? There'd be no point.
Yeah, well, there is a point, sadly. Sorry? Thanks to another of our government's bright ideas. If any theory or invention is deemed to show potential, the government hands out a research grant. With my tax dollars, scant as they may be, the scientists get funding. Exactly, and that's what they're all after. All these shammers coming from far and wide to clog up Hyde Park. And who has to keep them all safe, eh? Who has to smile politely and welcome them? Us coppers, that's who. So you can see why I say it now, can't you? Hang science! Hang it!
Oh. Maybe I can see your point.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness, why can't I select these options?
Apparently, Professor Hairbrain lives and works in Germany now, conducting his research.
That's right. Came back to Britain especially for the Great Exhibition, as I understand it. Probably after one of the government's research grants.
Actually, we learned something else about the professor earlier today.
But what did we learn about the professor?
I don't know, sir. What did we learn about the professor?
I don't know. We're gonna have to find out next week, I'm afraid.
What?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, we're out of time. Balls.
Crikey.
Yes, unfortunately, once again, we are out of time. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you do like what we do, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and you'll be notified of our video uploads every Wednesday and Saturday.
Yeah, and feel free to drop a comment down below.
Yeah.
It's all good fun. We enjoy reading them, and sometimes we may even get to respond to one. Who knows? And yeah.
But until next time, we'll see you again.
Catch you in the next one, everybody.
And remember, disassembling people is hard. It's the reassembling part that's really key to any invention.